Hey, how you doing? Dan Land Pro here. 100 videos in 100 days. And today we want you to go over youtube.com, go to Webmaster Dan or Dan Land Pro, and hit that subscribe and that like button. Now, I told you I was going to share with you the original first steppers animation that was ever made, and this was made in the early 2000s. And this had to do with the 8 count as far as the left turn, right turn, half turn, and a frontal view of that particular count. Now, let me emphasize, because I always have to give a disclaimer when I'm dealing with social dance or stepping, is that this is not an expert or an authoritative perspective of the 8 count, nor am I trying to teach you the 8 count, the left turn, the right turn, or the half turn. What I'm trying to emphasize in this video is to exemplify to you that the process can be animated, or that the process was animated, and that was my original intent when I animated it. Now, I'm going to show you what we did as far as that animation went. So here, let's take a look. Now, as you see, these video clips are, I got them up here just on the screen part, and I have them small so you can see them, but I don't want them to be taken and used in any other way, not to be toxic, but that's just the way social media is. Nothing against the dance community. That's just something that people would do, is take something and use it for whatever reasons. But in this case, like I say, this was made in the early 2000s when it was pretty difficult to make it. And I'm going to show you the process of how it was made back then compared to now. Now I use a program where you have rigging and you have bones and you have selections and pins, and you can make things move, walk, talk. Synchronization with the voice is just so many things. I can go over and audition and do different types of voices and make it sound like I'm on the telephone or far away. It's just so much in software now that wasn't back then. These animations was pretty difficult to make. Now you see what I'm holding in my hand to show you what I'm talking about is what they call a Wacom Tablet. And these come in small sizes and they come in very large sizes, and they're pretty expensive. A lot of graphic artists use them. And this was traditionally the way that you would draw a lot of animations, a lot of graphics, cartoons, as they used to call them, when you want to cut backgrounds out. This is what you did to get a precise selection that you can use with photos and art in order to manipulate the art to create collages, magazine covers, etc. However, you had to be careful what format you was in. So what I would like to do is, like, say, for example, I'm working in Illustrator. I want to work in vector art, because vector art, I can blow it up to, giant size, a Tron on the highway. I can blow that art up and it won't pixelate out, or it won't fuzz out like it might do with a JPEG, or it might do with a PNG, or it might do with anything outside of pixels, anything outside of vector art, because it can't blow up and not lose something. So a lot of times if you create something, say for the web, and you notice you try to print it, or you try to put it on a magazine or a brochure or something, it looks pretty bad because it's not in the right format. And you're dealing with some technical things like DPI and different pixels or vector, and you have to know those different things. So the way we used to create art was with a Wacom tablet, and this is a Wacom pen, and you have to practice, and it's just like knowing how to use your wrist and draw. Now they have things in, say, Photoshop and Illustrator called a curvature tool, a selection tool, a pen tool. So these things are more precise, especially when you zoom in real close and you're trying to get a precise cut. So I just want to share that with you, that a traditional Wacom pen, so if you're doing some animation or you want to get into animation and start creating your own characters, then that is something that you might want to take a investment in, is a Wacom pen, along with a lot of different softwares that take this board, and you can, it's pressure sensitive, so you know how much pressure in those things to apply or not. Now, with this stepping animation, I just want to show you the process, that the process of teaching, the process of a presentation. I can have an animated character do a presentation, like you seen me put up the video the other day and you saw me talking about it. I can have an animated character do that. Now, I have an animated character that we said is going to go over the 8 count with me. So my character is going to be the instructor in that situational scenario, and I'm going to be the student, and that animated character is going to give me stepping lessons right here online. So the thing I'm trying to show you is the process, because what I want to direct you to or inspire or encourage or motivate you to is the art form itself, not the particular art. So whereas you see me doing social dance, you also see me doing spiritual. You also see me doing the quotes of great people. You also see me doing great thinkers or people of wisdom. So it's a diverse platform of things I want to do because I'm into content creation. I'm just sharing with you how I use these different tools in order to create that content, which I've been doing for more than 20 years now. Hey, my name is Dan Land Pro, 100 videos in 100 days. I hope you get something from what I'm sharing with you. I hope you're inspired or motivated by it. Until our next episode, make sure you go over to YouTube if you're not already there. Webmaster Dan or Dan Land Pro. Hit that subscribe and that like button. Until next time, Wacom. Peace.